Hi guys, and welcome back to another episode of My Hornby Hobby. Continuing on from the last video, which is my rolling stock collection. We're now on two trucks, open wagons, freight, whatever you want to call it. So we've got the towed brake van, we've got I've got loads of vent wagons. Southern Rail vent wagon. I've got loads of these 3 planks. I've got a little makings of a breakdown train. So I've got a crane there, a black coach there. They go together. And then I do have a flatbed somewhere. Yep, there it is. Flatbed there. So there's my little breakdown train. And I've got the GWR thing, of course. And then moving on down, we've got Spencer. We've got, what's that one called? Yeah. We've got Sheep Bridge. We've got an LMS 3 plank. I seriously need a better solution for this. I've got another 3 plank. I've got, of course, Scruffy. A GWR 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 plank. And then my National Coalboard truck. Is that everyone? Oh, no, there's a bit more. I don't know what you call them things. An LNER container conflat, whatever you want to call it. I apologise if I don't know these. Moving on across. I chose to divide them here. So you've got open wagons and tankers and flatbeds and brake vans and whatever else. So starting in here, these are the flatbeds. So we've got the ancient Hornby Loan Mac wagon. I've got a Henry's log car type one. I've got one of them flatbeds that a crane used to sit on. A bogey bolster, I believe that was called. Again, I am so sorry about these ones. I don't know what you call them. I do need a better solution. What knees? Is that meant to be cable or barrels or something? Again, if you know the name of any of these things, there's another conflat. And then there is a shunter's truck. And are there any that have slid off? I wanted to make it so then you could basically do this. You can see what I was trying to do, but it did not work. I need some proper solutions. You know, I need proper storage. Tankers, of course, I've got Esso. For goodness sake. I've got ICI, I've got Shell/BP. I have the red tanker. I have Gulf. I have, that's an old, I think that's an old, is that BP or SO1? Can't remember what it was, but it's one that I've weathered up. The Duracell one, of course. I know I've got more. There's the Hornby 2023 version. Let me just check. And then, of course, I do have the milk tankers, but they are part of the food train. I also have the food train. Yeah, I do need a better solution than this, because chances are the next request to come in will be something that I put at the back. Moving down to brake vans, I have the brown GWR towed. I have the LMS brake van. That I think that's a BR one, that much I do know, and I think that's it. And then there is another BR brake van here, so I do have a couple of those. I need to do a better video on this, seriously. And then moving on to covered wagons, vent wagons, whatever you want to call them. So I have what was the Sleigh in Transit one. I've got the KP Peanuts one. I have a cattle van. I have Gibbs SR, whatever the hell that is. I have 2 Hornby 00s. I have the Hornby 2009 Centenary wagon. I've got 2 North Yorkshire Moors cattle wagons. I've got a Southern Railway cattle van. I have a, is that a vent one? Because it's only got one thing. I have the Hornby Railway's 50th anniversary one. Here's the Reindeer in Transit one. There's the second North Yorkshire Moors one. There's the second Hornby 001. A couple more. Minera Lime Company version. Another vent wagon. I love the vent wagons with 2 vents on them. Okay. So maybe over Christmas, or maybe even before then, I will have to come up with another solution that puts them on display so then I can see where they are. I mean, arranging them like this into specific types of rolling stock did help, but it just makes it impossible to get to the ones at the back. This seemed a good idea at the time. Now on to open wagons. I have the Hornby 2021 hopper car. I have the black hopper car, which I might turn into Hector. I have the Dapol track cleaner for anyone who wants to see that. I have loads of iron ores. I can't remember how many I've got. You're about to see. So there's 2, 3, 4. I know I've got a couple more. So you're getting your hand in the bag. There's 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah. There's 6. I had to do 2 shelves for open wagons because I've got so many. Is there any more back there? Where's my light? Nope. I am so sorry, guys. This is... Oh, I'm usually quite an organised person. But carrying on, I've got Scarwood. It's a nice little truck, actually. Bowls over. Our Fripp, whatever that is. Now, there's a wagon with bogies in it. There's a GWR truck or open wagon. I always call them trucks because I did this in a video before. If it looks like that, excuse me, that size, that wheelbase, then for me it's a truck. These much larger ones can be called open wagons. That's supposed to be a green open wagon, one that came with a train set. Henry Bramwell. What's that? Oh, that's another bogey one. So I've got 2 that have got sets of bogies in them. Thankfully, the plastic. Come on, where's the others? A. Hutchinson's, that came with the original train set. With shocking good memories. There's the second of them. There's the third of them. Do I have another one? There is, I think that's a, Worksworth truck. It's so awkward getting to the back. What's that one? That one is the Patent Victoria Stone Company. And of course, I do have the 6-wheel brake van. And of course, these things, which I can already foresee that Kelly Ashford Trains is going to absolutely abuse these things. So that's already got metal wheels in. So the 2 of them have already got metal wheels in. So I'm going to need to replace the wheels in that so then they can keep up with demand. So I anticipate they're going to be used. So that, I believe, I do have the food train, of course, which I bet we all need at Christmas. So by all means, request that. I am so sorry about this storage solution. It seemed like a good idea at the time. The coaches work. You know, it's quite easy to find them. But it's just these trucks. You know, if you want like a certain thing, like the iron ore wagons, sometimes they're right at the back. And, you know, the tanker you want is right at the back, and so on and so forth. So I am going to need to find a way of expanding it. Maybe I should go even further. Like, these open wagons have a section of their own. So, you know, ones that have got a really long wheelbase, like them. So they've got their own shelf. And then smaller trucks, like them, they get their own shelf. But I don't really want to build on top of this. So I am really going to have to come up with something. But I am sorry about the storage solution. It worked when I built it, but now it's kind of not working because I've got too much. So this needs a redesign. Yeah. So I'm sorry, guys, but there you go. That's the best I can do for you. So hopefully now you have a better understanding of the rolling stock that I have, both coaches and wagons. I really hope this helps, and I look forward to seeing what you will make of them, what arrangement you will give me throughout December. So that's another thing. I need to put buffers there to stop them rolling out. But yeah, that's it for this video. Hope you've enjoyed it. If you did, like, comment and subscribe. Always much appreciated. And until next time, stay safe and thanks for watching.